Marina Raskova, born March 28, 1912, and died January 4, 1943. At the age of 19, Marina Raskova began a journey that would allow her to become of great importance for the Soviet Union in World War II. She attended an aviation academy that would prepare her to obtain her pilot's license, break multiple records, impact the role of women as pilots, and was even awarded the Gold Star of a Soviet hero by the age of 25. Adolf Hitler was ready to build up his German empire, and he needed the Soviet Union to accomplish this lofty goal. Because of the lack of land and raw materials, England was not as valuable to Hitler as the Soviet Union. Also, going up against the British Navy and fighting in the English Channel was not something Hitler was prepared to do, so he focused on dominating the Soviet Union. Operation Barbarossa was born. The German Blitzkrieg was in full force, an attempt to take over the Soviet Union through the defeats of Smolensk, Leningrad, and Moscow. The advance from Germany opened the doors for Stalin to become active in the war. The country was desperate for more fighting bodies, and Marina Raskova used her influence to convince Stalin to use 3 air regiments consisting solely of females. And so, following the German invasion of the Soviet Union, Marina Raskova formed the 122nd Aviation Regiment. Women rushed to volunteer to fight in the war, and many were highly skilled aviators. Aviation Group No. 122 would break off into 3 air regiments, the 586th, 587th, and 588th Fighter Aviation Regiments. The 586th Fighter Aviation Regiment led the way into active service, following command of Major Tamara Alexandrovna Kazaranova, a severe woman who led her regiment with an iron fist. Not only was her regiment the first to see action, but one of its own fighter pilots became the first to shoot down an enemy at night. It also produced famous fighter pilots such as Lily Litvak and Ekaterina Budanov. The 587th Bomber Regiment flew a PE-2 dive bomber that were built for men with great stature, and the women, although uncomfortable, became skilled flying them over time. They were offensive bombers and became highly regarded military. This bomber regiment produced heroes of the Soviet Union, awarded orders of Suvorov and Kutuzov, and earned the title of Guards. The 588th Air Regiment, later nicknamed as the Night Witches by the Nazis, would become the most highly decorated regiment coming from the Aviation Group No. 122, dropping more than 23,000 tons of bombs. This group specifically was feared greatly. Bringing down a Night Witch would instantly earn the enemy fighter an Iron Cross. The Night Witches also earned the title of Guards, an unbelievable honor that was not easily earned as females or others. The pilots flew PO-2 biplanes, the large, rickety planes that were normally used for training purposes, and not at all built for the dangers of war. Because the plane would only hold 2 bombs at a time, the women made a dozen or more missions in one night. They also were without any extras, including windows, a radio, and others, but the quiet, idle engines and ability to adjust direction quickly made for a difficult target for the Nazi enemy. Aviation Group No. 122 made a significant impact on World War II for the Soviet Union. They were highly trained and very determined women, and their contribution played a tremendous advantage against the relentless Nazi enemy. Marina Raskova was the advocate for women air fighters, and that there would have been all-female regiments otherwise is highly unlikely. Raskova died in a plane crash, but her legacy lives on, and the regiment she created have become famous for their roles in a brutal war.